Hey folks, and welcome back to Glenn and Adrian's Rock Talk. That's Adrian.
And that's Glenn.
And today we are going to watch The Warning do an acoustic song. This happened at the American Family Insurance House Summerfest on July 5th, so not long ago. This was their opening song. They did 4 songs at this little event. There was also a short Q&A with the presenter afterwards, but it was really hard to pick up what was being said there. I tried actually to do it on the other channel, and then I just shelved it. I'm hoping that a better version comes out sometime in the future. We do have nice audio video for the songs themselves. It's just the Q&A that kind of got missed by a lot of people. So I'm looking forward to this. They're playing Sick to open this up. It's always a treat to hear them play something acoustic. It's nice to see again. It's probably been about 6 months or something. It's been I think last year sometime. Adrian, any thoughts ahead before we take a look at this?
It should be interesting. An acoustic version of Sick.
That's right. And of course, this is the very opening of their current U.S. tour, which they are on right now. All right, let's check this out and we will discuss afterwards.
All right.
Right now, give me that energy, give me that energy, give me that energy.
I'm watching that mic. Don't hit Allie in the lips, please.
All right. Do you guys want to hear some songs? That was great. All right. We're gonna share some songs with you out of our latest album, Keep Me Fed. And if you don't want us to know that this is a little bit different, we're going acoustic, but we'll see you later at the show, all right? Thank you. All right. This song is called Sick. Give me 1 second. Thank you, all right. Help me now, cause I only do bits. When I see the problems staring straight at my face, I wanna kiss it, make it my own. I wanna take the color till it's faded and gone. Needing just to feel alive. I'm running in my place.
All right. Well, what'd you think, Adrian?
Oh, that was a surprisingly mellow performance of Sick.
That's what happens when you're on acoustic, you know?
Yeah.
And they scale everything back a little bit. You know, Pow's playing a little bit less on the drums. And I'm trying to remember. I think that what happened with that very first chorus, there was a little bit of disagreement on the chords because they were actually performing kind of how they performed the final chorus, but they were doing it at the first chorus, which is not typical. They don't do that in the electric version. They're playing something else during that part. They're just basically doing the da 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 da. They're doing that for the chorus at the top of the song, and then at the end of the song it's da 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 bow bow da do do do. You know. So apparently the agreement was they were going to do that for every chorus, but then I guess Danny forgot or something. I mean, it's an easy thing, you know. That's the thing with these acoustic shows is they sometimes will just change things up a little bit because it makes more sense on acoustic. And then, you know, you might have a little bit of a slip here or there or something. It was really not a very big deal. It was kind of nice, actually, because you don't, you know, it's like, well, they're human, you know. But, yeah. I thought it was good, though.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It was awesome. But the size of the audience, I mean, you couldn't really tell how big the audience was because you didn't get any shots of them. You just got shots of the band. And there could have been anywhere from like 20 people in front of the stage to 220 or 1,020.
I'm going to guess probably about a couple hundred people were there just based on the crowd noise that I was hearing.
Yeah, there were a lot of people on the side of the stage too, and like the floor above, there are people watching from above.
Yep, I have not actually seen what the venue itself looks like. I mean, they are covered. There's a canvas over them. Yeah, I've never actually seen the venue proper, so I'm not sure. But it doesn't sound like a lot of people.
Must have been a special show for just a few people, I imagine.
Well, a lot of them are going to attend the show that's coming later that night. They played 2 shows on this day.
Oh, my. Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah, matter of fact. Yeah, this was just a 4-song set to open it up, I guess to give them a taste or something. And then after that, they did, I believe, a complete set. Both were Summerfest, so it was the same event. But first, that was the American Family Insurance House stage. Boy, don't you love these names in the corporate era? And then the Briggs and Stratton Big Backyard stage was where they did the other show at 10 o'clock. I think this one was at 4 and the other one was at 10, 6 hours later. And of course, they played Sick at that one too. In fact, everything I think that they played here, they played also at the other show. So.
Yeah, I just like that part where they were like, kill the silence, and then everybody's yelling. It doesn't seem to fit with the quiet vibe that they got there, but, you know
what I like?
It works.
What I liked about that, and maybe it wasn't that moment, it may have been another one where they were said sick, earlier, but you could hear some people kind of talking to each other, in front of them, which is always bad form. You don't want to do that. If you got a band in front of you, don't be like, oh, so, look, Instagram, blah, 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 or whatever, I don't know what they're talking about. But then when the audience goes, sick, that stopped them for a little while. It was good. Especially at acoustic shows, don't be having conversations in front of the performers. It's just bad form. It's bad luck. It's like a black cat crossing your path or walking under a ladder or something. It's just
or breaking a mirror.
Yeah, there you go. It's the same thing. So just don't do it and you'll be fine. Anyway, that was cool. Maybe we'll check out more of this, but I mean, they're on their way now. They've played several shows since this, so it may be hard to keep up for a little while as they keep playing shows because they're doing show after show after show for the next 2 weeks. So what'll probably happen is we'll end up with a lot of stuff to look at afterwards since they don't have anything on the books for the rest of the year except for August 2nd back home in Mexico at Pachuca Rockfest. After that, we don't know when they're going to perform again. So it'll be nice to have all these shows backed up that we can reference. But for now, that was cool. That was a nice taste. All right. So folks, why don't you let us know what you thought of this? What your general impressions were. If you were there, maybe you can tell us something about how the venue was set up, this particular stage. That would be interesting to us. And if you have other suggestions for anything on this tour or the festival tour, we are planning on doing the streams that came out that looked pretty good. So don't worry about those. But anything new, by all means, suggest it below if you think it's worthwhile. and we might just check it out. All right. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. And if you enjoyed our presentation, please subscribe. All right. Don't forget we have a second channel, Modern Rock Talk, where we put up interview reactions and after movies, things like that. All non-music content. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. We also have a Patreon. By the way, you can join for free. And we do put up things that are blocked on YouTube over there as well. There's even some stuff for the free members like that. So if that interests you, go check it out. Description has the link. Thanks so much for joining us today, folks, and we'll catch you on the next one, all right? Take care.
See you all later.